Okay, now we continue with this. We are in this part in here that you saw on the last video, how I put it back together on this. Okay, now this baby, this seat is sit on that seat right there. So you got any debris in there, when it sit, it will not seal. So now is the way it should be. Now I gotta find a way to push that again in to put the other clip. It was very hard for me to put the other one. Little bit hard, so hopefully this one is not that hard, because this one go pulling instead of pushing. Okay, it's in. Now I have to make a clip. There you go. You got a notch. You got a notch around. You got a notch around where that clip, you have to be sure that you push the piston in, so that clip, it will clip on that notch right there. I don't know, you guys could see the notch right there. Right there. So it get locked in there, so it wouldn't pop out. Okay, so now that part is done. Now the whole valve is clean. Now I'm gonna start putting everything and oiling everything back together. Hopefully this 3-in-1 oil is enough to do the job, to keep everything lubricated without no problem. Now I remember the pink side is gonna be the short spring, and the bigger seal, the bigger one, is going to the pink side. Okay, you see? Well, you cannot put it here anyways. It's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit anyway. So you are in the safe spot right there. But what you have to learn is that you could accidentally put the wrong spring. The short spring go in here, and then I oiled the other part and didn't oil this one. So I'm gonna start oiling this one now, just to be sure that everything is nice and oily. And if the rust go through, the oil go through too. That's funny, huh? So hopefully this oil will work. Like my friend, he's a professional mechanic. I don't know. He told me don't put grease. I said, what should I put? Well, you could put oil. You could put car oil. I said, what about 3-in-1? It lubricates, it penetrates, and it's clean. He said, well, you could do that too. Okay, so I did. That's what I did. So now I'm putting this back together. The piston. Now the piston is in. But I don't see that that piston go freely, guys. You see, it got stuck. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. It's not freely. It's not running free. You know what I mean? It's stuck. And it's oil in there. So I really don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Or is the pressure is the one I'm gonna make it. I don't like that. I really don't like that. That got me thinking that if it's something wrong or not supposed to not supposed to, it's a piston. So it's supposed, by logic, it's supposed to move freely. Well, I don't know, guys. Hopefully it work. Let's put some oil in here. And put that seal that it wasn't moving before, it was stuck. I'm gonna put some oil in here too. And some oil in here. This is running, what, 6 minutes already? Yeah, I know that this thing fly, man. So any debris that you see inside that chamber, remove it. Any dirt that you could see that it will not let the seat sit properly, remove it. And then put your thing in. So now see that it's sitting right there. So what I see that it really happened is that this piston, this here, push that rubber there, that other piston. It will push it and it will open like that, and it will let the air go through when it's moving. You see that? When this piston push, the one that have the other springs, when that piston push that you step on the brakes, that one will open and it will release air through this free rubber right there. So this go like this, and this will go here. Remember about these bolts, though, what I told you before? Be careful when you screw them in. If you see them that they don't go all the way in by hand, will not force them. Will not force them, because then you're gonna screw up the thread, wiggle them, and wiggling them, they will go by hand all the way in. Look, I got my hands greasy. And look how they go all the way in by hand. You see? Not forcing them. If you see that they get locked, don't force them, okay? This one is going a little bit tight. I'll go back and forward, and there you go. Let me see. Once you got it halfway in, that they go easily in. You see, this one go easy too, you see? This one didn't go all the way in yet. But I'm noticing that the spring is not letting me because it's pushing back. So I'm gonna try the other one. Plus I got my hands greasy too. And before I didn't have my hand greasy, so I didn't want to use the impact tool on this, screwing them in before I got it in by hand. So I don't want to damage any thread on these things. So let me stop it right there to keep putting all these bolts, and then I'll go back again, okay? So now I put in that part already with the screws. Now I'm oiling these have another seal, rubber seal in there. So I'm gonna oil that too. And I'm ready to put this back again where it's supposed to go. I gotta go. Now I gotta go back to my videos because I don't remember right now if we go like this or if we go like that. So I gotta go and check my pictures again. Okay, so give me a chance. Let me pause this. That's what I told you guys, that because we talking, I'm talking to you guys in here and leaving my mind in something different. I could lose track of what I'm doing. So let me go and pause this, and I will be right back. 1 second.